I had some melodies on there that was actually different from the melodies that wound up being on the record. And the word that I got back was, well, it's a little dark. If you understand, if you can read between the lines.
Yep. So I don't know if you know this, but you are indirectly involved in probably one of the biggest musical conversations that's going on right now with Old Town Road, almost getting ready to pass One Sweet Day as the longest Billboard, running single. And you actually produced a remix to One Sweet Day, and Mariah Carey talked about it a few months ago in one of the, in an interview that she did.
Cool.
What was that like for you, man? I mean, doing that song that stood the test of time, like what happened with how all that came together?
That was my first experience with pop life. It's a whole nother life. R&B life, pop life is two different lives.
Okay.
And at that time, I was having my daughter, my first daughter.
Wow.
So a lot of my time was being spent here. It was getting close to the release.
Okay.
And we had to finish this record up. So she sent, when she first sent the vocals, it was like 96 tracks of vocals. I've never seen that. Just
her alone?
Just her, along with Boyz II Men. They had theirs, but it was like, So, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I look at music and the culture of music and fashion, and I look at all of those things at the same time. Like you can wear something, you can wear a white t-shirt and jeans, right? And you can have a vintage watch from the 30s and a pair of Jordans from now. Like you can mix things up. So me knowing her at that time, and she was strictly pop, but I knew her energy was R&B. I knew her energy was R&B. The conversations that we would have personally, she was an R&B girl. It's just that the label and everything that was surrounding her getting signed was based around pop. Yeah. So I had some melodies on there that was actually different from the melodies that wound up being on the record. And the word that I got back was, well, it's a little dark. If you understand, if you can read between the lines. Yep. It was a little dark, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they, we switched them up and made them a little lighter. But she loved that dark. Yeah. And as you can see, her career went more towards more R&B. You know what I'm saying? Her with Jermaine and the things that they were doing was a little bit more conducive to who she really is. You know what I mean? But I was the beginning of it. I was at the very beginning of it, and I enjoy working with her and being on that edge like that, and even having that conversation about that because I knew that I shot something that was edgy. Yep. And that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do to pioneer. Or, you have to break the code sometimes.